Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is Aeterna Noctis. So, you may or may not be aware, we are now in a different place than where we left off last episode. That is because I went ahead and just, frankly, it was really easy once OBS was off. I just went right past all of the obstacles, didn't die a single time. It's almost like most of what happens isn't even my fault, but I'm not going to be getting into that because it'll just build up frustration and I don't need that. So, I made it all the way here, which is unfortunately I tried to leave the game before it could save. But here, there was a gear. We took the gear. And apparently the game auto-saved as soon as I did. So, there's not much I can do. What? What is going on here? Why isn't the game saving? Look at the entire thing is gone. There's an area here I still haven't been able to get to because we saw it last episode. There were spikes on the wall on both sides. There was no way for me to get up there. I needed to go back there eventually. Like, how do I know this? What is this? So now I've lost huge chunks of the map. Well, I won't say huge. I've lost significant parts of the map that I need to be able to see in order to come back to later on when I get more abilities. But since I have no idea what's down here anymore, and I only just barely remember the area here that I wasn't able to reach, I'm not going to be able to backtrack here. I was never going to come back to this area with that trolley thing. No, I'm not doing the obstacle course again. That was never going to happen. But there were other places I could get to that were less annoying. And now we've got to deal with this. I don't know what to do here. Regardless, I'm going to do the one thing I know I can do. But just go back to the throne the easy way. I know the guy is I know the guy's over here somewhere, right? There we go.
Isa queda note, imagino. Y de carro tomorrow. Mega star Makiruma. Tu con aquewa? Dima kenta.
Negata enkora setara naeda kistorama. Isatauna kenomisa dara isake.
Great. So I only have one of who knows how many necessary gears. Ooh. Whoop. Oh my god. Are you? no idea how I'm supposed to get to that. Recording C. Starting extraction test. Error. Energy incompatible with inner core. Starting search protocol. End of record. Yeah, that seems fine. I can't even begin to figure how you're supposed to get that one up there. Well, this is where we are now. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Can I order one up, please? I don't think that's the way. Well, nice. Oh my god, I forgot that was there. What? Hate it here. God dang it. Are you actually kidding me? Are you... If they're... If they're going to put stuff that's interactable anywhere that you have to walk, there should never be enemies next to it. What? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, frick. Is there anywhere I can die really quick? Ooh. What the? I've already been here. I recognize that little alcove there with the mine in it. I hate it here. God dang it. Yeah, that seems fine. What? I... What? Oh, great. What the? There's something in there. Oh my God, are you kidding me? this. Really? What? I hit the button though. I'm not reading that. I'm just... Oh, am I... Unfortunately, I have no idea how to get back to where I was, so I can... Getting that is easy enough. Yeah, so what? Is there anything I can die to really quickly? This guy. Oh, there's that. No. Are you... I didn't know he delivered. Oh, goodness. I barely saw him. Are you... You know, I can't really complain about the knockback on your own attacks. Completely screwing you. Oh, I almost messed that up. As I was saying, I can't really complain about the knockback on your own attacks screwing you because sometimes it actually helps, but when it just ruins everything, like it did with that particular enemy there, you start to run out of appreciation really quickly. I still haven't been in this middle area. I frankly don't know why I'm trying to fill out this map if it's just going to all disappear when we come back. So I have to go upwards to the left in order to get there, so we don't want that. But where else can I go? I'm also wondering if I have enough... What? What was that? I'm also wondering if I have enough mirror shards in order to get something nice. Ooh, frick. I didn't mean to. Ooh. I didn't mean to dash into it like that. Ugh. Oh my god. What the? God dang it. Are you? I'd like to get out of here as soon as possible. So let's make that happen. Oh. Okay. We want to try and get up there. Yeah, now I remember. God. And I know, you may be wondering, oh, so that's where I go. You may be wondering, well, why don't you just stop playing if it sucks so bad? I'm playing a Metroidvania. That inherently means I am stubborn. God. The anchor should have... There it is. What the... There we go. Beautiful. I don't think I have what it takes to make that. Nope. Okay, yeah, let's get through that door before I have to get up here again. So, basically the machine was stating that it was pulling energy from several different pools, all derived from a single source that was determined not to be infinite. And, well, the King of Darkness had something to say about that. I haven't been able to interact with all of the machines yet, but stupid machines. I chaos would not have allowed you to harvest energy from the crystal if it weren't inexhaustible. You don't know how close you have come to being annihilated. So we just go down then. And now that I think about it, for chaos to be named chaos, it sure is a fan of order. Great. So we have a bottomless pit to contend with. Oh my god, I almost fell to my death. Oh my god. Let's just knock these last two out. What? Oh. So, what happened there was that I bounced off of it. Well, I didn't bounce off of it. Two things happened at the same time. I struck it, resetting my ability to jump and dash, and got hit. So, I was unable to actually... Wait, why is my... Are you actually kidding me? What? Well, at least I was able to actually get it. Because if I couldn't get it, that means I'd have to actually finish this entire section. So I don't have to backtrack. Go all the way back to the very beginning where I don't know what the frick the guy is. I guess a reaper or some sort of thing. I don't care. And buy back my goddamn soul from him. Because it would effectively have been unretrievable. Costing who knows how much money. And then I'd have to come all the way back. And it would just not be a very good time for me. As it is, I'm having a rough one. Oh my god. Since I can't fall to my death without losing my freaking soul all the way down there in the pit. Oh, wonderful. That one was my fault. Since we only have 2 left. Feels... Oh my goodness. Feels good to be on full health. So where do these go? Why would I want to come back? Treating death like an express ticket. Ooh. Dang it. Ooh. Nope, that's it. What does this have to say? This mechanical column looks damaged. Error. You need permission to access files. I don't need anyone's permission. I'm the King of Darkness, you stupid machine. You better obey my orders. Error. You need administrator permissions to access files. If you insist. Okay. I'll have a chat with that administrator. I don't want to come back here. Mr. Viewer, I don't feel so good. Okay, so we know there's nothing below us. I don't want to come all the way back here. I hate this place. How am I going to get down there? There's still the entire middle section I can't see, but I genuinely don't care. There's a lot of space up here, so... But then again, there's also this elevator, which probably takes me... Oh my god. Because I lost all of this map, I don't know how much space this particular section continues to take up in this direction. So I can't tell if it'd be a waste of time for me to try and fill... Well, I already know it's a waste of time for me to try and fill out this map because it'll be gone next episode. But... So now I have to get all the way back over here. And the easiest way to do that is to just go back to the throne. God, I came all the way over here for nothing. I could just leave, to be perfectly honest. But I mean, we're here now, right? So shouldn't I just follow through? Naturally, you would say, not if it's causing you undue suffering, but that's sort of the nature of the game. So we're going to take the shortcut. You know, I would like to make this video a little longer. Frank, heck, I would love to, but it's impossible to do that when I don't know where I need to go. Frankly, I'm astounded I still have all of this. This is actually where we need to go, isn't it? My goodness. So, this probably isn't going to lead to anything. I am right here, which leads into the ancient village. Since I've lost all of this, I don't know if I've actually been down this particular thing, though I assume I have. Because it seems very familiar. I'm pretty sure this is where I fought the WeArEuS. So this should lead to the... No, this leads directly here. And since I lost all of whatever may be in here, I sort of have to go looking through it again to see if there's somewhere I haven't been that is now somehow accessible to me. So I'm going to go through this door, but if we don't arrive on the other side, that's going to mean that I found absolutely nothing and wasted who knows how much time trying to find something. Because really my only objective down here is to finish out the side quest with the Goblin King and then just be rid of this place. Though I still have to come back here because down here is another one of the things that I need. And I'm obviously not going to be able to get to it from this area until I get another gear. And I have no idea where to get any more of those because I can't see the map and where I've been. But so, pretending that I'm going to be able to make any sort of worthwhile progress from this, I'm just going to continue yapping in the fashion that I typically do. If I attack them early, I get the opportunity. Yeah, I've been here before. And then that means I've been down here before. And I know... Ooh, that was close. And I know I've been down here before. Problem comes in... Yeah, I remember this right here from last episode where I died and it spooked the frick out of me. Yeah. Then I remember doing the super cool thing where I jumped down this.
Is semaru korateo da. Isatauiko tamase kodoro emaru endasi.
Samira.
Misa no me duko.
Hugo Kuma Neduko. Ide do moro caro. Noreoma, tu nakera, jidi. Ide do moro caro. Ido maru, sanko nakera, jidi. Ide do moro caro. Ido maru, Samira. Tu nakera, jidi. Caro Itaku Nameru.
kai nei masa ne nakashima
Ekida ne mokane sama. Isata tokara ne.
mokia de kai shishakirasa pokono sama kidaeros maro ikai.
De mata o ni mai.
Usake mai es da nacedora que nada o
Aeterna Noctis, imagino. Y de carro tomorrow. Mega Star Room. ¿Tú con aquello? Dime Kenta, y se está un negocio.
tokai e konate o taraimai. Mata dokai e konate o taraimai. Nekara tomoa e tamion sera kuro shitarojite. Fumite o de onegai sumeka nakuro nate. Sata keranomafon. Enkoda isata keranoma. Negata encoda isata keranómafo. Negata encoda isata. Negata encoda isata keranoma. Negata encoda isata keranoma.
Isa queda notte, Makiun. I Makenda.
Negata encoda isata keranómafo. Encoda isata kerano.
Hey there. Welcome back. So, we find ourselves back in the Phoenix's Forge. Not going to stand there. Because, frankly, I'm sort of out of ideas. No, that's not actually true. The truth of the matter is, I did some wandering around. For starters, I found myself... Oh, crap. I say I found myself, but I went there full of intent and vigor. I found myself back at the, I don't need to go that way. Back at the mirror, the soul mirror, that's what it's called. And I went inside. Took care of some business. And I got a gem of power from it. And it has an interesting ability. I want that ability. I at least want to see if it's going to be useful. It's for my sword. I don't hate the sword, so anything that makes the sword better makes me happy. I don't know what to do about... You can't use the gem immediately. You need someone to make it work. So... I originally came here looking for this guy, hoping he would be back up here, where I last spoke to him. But he wasn't. I did some wandering around in this area. I don't like this place enough to go any further. Went to this door in order to see if maybe his daughter would be the one to take up the mantle and be able to work on it, but she's not there. What I did find, though, was that as soon as I walked up to the door, the King of Darkness had a monologue. The monologue wasn't strong enough to prevent him from still walking through the door because I was spamming B on my way to it. But thankfully, the monologue triggered again once I went back in, or came back through the door, saying that what she gave me was a fragment of darkness, and that if the master blacksmith was still sane, maybe he'd be able to turn it into a weapon. So I went directly to the elevator and started jumping from one furnace to another. He wasn't at any of them, as you well know. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that he showed up on the map as an icon. What can you do? I finally found you. Are you still sane? The voice returns to my head at times, but I still control my actions. I kept my promise. Now your daughter will be safe. I appreciate it, stranger. Keep your thanks for some other time. I have the dark material, and you have the power to shape it. The power of the Phoenix allows me to mold the dark material. But my hands cannot forge weapons of darkness. Instead, I will be able to restore power to the dark gems that have lost it. Those that belong to your weapons in the past will always be hollow with each new cycle. Ta-da! 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 Anyway. Yes, rekindle the voice of the abyss. This is what I got from the mirror. When attacking the sword, with the sword, you project a wave of darkness that advances according to your speed. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's fine. Yeah, I like that.
Yatake omas, kuro no todamiske.
It's alive. So we have the thing, we still have the dark material, but he can't make a weapon from it because, well, his hands are literally incapable. Or more accurately, he's literally incapable of doing it by hand. So let's put this thing on and see what it does. Now, will you be worth it, or will you have been a waste of time and effort? So, no, it's the range it travels is still the same. Interestingly enough, it does increase the range of that. Interesting. So it basically results in a double attack. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Oh, the sheer combo of it made me slightly erect. But I can't actually wear this thing because it weakens my crits since I have to sacrifice a gem. So, what if I were to go and get an extra slot? The only way... Unfortunate. So, I was going through the journal, and it appears that I still have another... Here it is. Another thing to turn in. So, I'm going to do that, and hopefully I get a new gem slot in exchange. Well, now I'm just sad. Oh, I see the mistake I made. Because you can see that the quest log actually updates with each new step. So if you acquire a fragment to take to the shrine, it'll say you have a fragment to take to the shrine. Unfortunately, it doesn't remove that particular thing. So if you're not paying attention, you can make the mistake of thinking you can go back. Now, I can still get a gem slot, which I'm really in the need for. But am I really? I mean, maybe? I can get a new gem slot for 50,000 gold, but I don't actually want to spend that because I only have 60,000. You may see that I have 7 life orbs, I guess. Anyway, I can take 7 hits now as opposed to 6. That's because I bought another blood fragment or heart fragment, whatever you'd like to call it, from the guy in here. It was cheap. It was 12,000 gold, so why the frig not, right? So I did that, and I bought some other things. One of them I didn't actually need at the time. I didn't realize that, though. Regardless, I now have probably less than 69,000 gold. But the new fragment, no, the new gem slot would cost 50,000. The question is it worth it to actually get the gem slot if I'm not going to be using the sword because its damage is... well, its damage wouldn't be that bad, especially since when you swing, I can swing it faster, for one. For two, when it crits, it would hit harder if I could have the other gem. Oh, I also didn't show you guys what the leech gem does. It basically refills your blood slowly over time. And I would expect that by slowly, it means slowly. I'm going to get the gem slot, because I probably need to buy it anyway. I'm just hoping that I'm not wrong.
Ugo kuma neduko.
See, I'd like... oh, I have 74,000 now. Probably due to the interaction with the Master Blacksmith. I don't know what this is. But it'll probably become valuable later. This new thing also appeared. I need this for later. But neither of these things is particularly useful because I don't use either of them. If it comes down to using blood to heal or to maybe deal damage, I'm going to heal every single time. So that means I'm just going to basically hoard blood rather than use a blood weapon ever. Yeah, so that did give me a new slot. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't really make sense that that guy is the way you get gem slots. It's your armor that you're still wearing, so why? It doesn't make sense. The guy almost certainly wasn't even alive. Let's see how fast this is. Wow, that gain actually is no joke. It's actually pretty good. In a fight against a boss that doesn't drop blood regularly, that could be the difference between getting killed and, well, clutching up. That's actually pretty good. I have to say, that is a pretty good gem. Not good enough for me to keep. At least not right now, but it's pretty good. Now, if I really wanted to be nasty, I could also equip this one, but it would come at the cost of Steel Claw. And I like being able to hold on to walls and survey the area. I mean, this is good too. I love myself some potions, but I don't have anything I can attack that has a lot of health. The main issue with using the sword as a main form of damage is, well, was its extremely limited range. Let's test out its range compared to the scythe. The scythe still beats it, but just barely. Which means I could probably lay down more damage with the scythe than I could, with the sword than with the scythe. Assuming the sword crits at any point in the 3-hit combo. It's not too bad. Nevertheless, that's going to do it for us today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. As I said, I wanted the episode to be a little longer because I was just frustrated by all of the absolute BS of that area we have to deal with. I actually literally have to go and interact with every single terminal. Where is that place? All of these icons like this right here, I have to go and interact with those. It's literally necessary to complete the quest. I have to be honest, I haven't been a fan of most of the new areas we've been in. And I'm really not a fan of this whole bug where I'm losing... Anyway, we will be back next week with another episode. So, if you can appreciate the struggles and my continued tenacity in the face of them, you'll know where and when to see more. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see